Are they really your friend, or do they only talk to you when it's convenient for them and only about them? They never consider you, your emotions, what you have going on in your life. They only want to talk about them, and when you do talk about you, they become extremely disengaged, and it's almost like they don't give a fuck at all. Who said that? Who said that?
Hey, welcome to Let's Glow with Nini. I'm Nini, and let's get straight into this video.
There's no beef and there's no issues. I just came to the realization that I was the convenient friend in your life, and I decided to remove myself. If you don't know what that is, the convenient friend is the person you call when it's convenient for you. You remember to invite me to your birthday dinners or any other event that you have in your life to support you or possibly give you a gift. However, that same energy and or love is not reciprocated. You remember to call me when you want something or need something, particularly when it's a favor. But any other time of day, you ain't got nothing for me. You're not calling my phone to check up on me. You're not calling my phone to ask me how I'm doing. You're not calling my phone to hang out unless it's a last minute invite. And we all know that that is really rude. Because once again, my place in your life is the convenient friend. The moment that you find another friend that can be as convenient as me and as supportive as me and as reliable as me, my place will no longer matter to you. Because it never mattered to you to begin with. If you're a person that was the convenient friend, what was your last straw and what made you realize that this person does not care about you the way that you care about them to the point where you had to cut off your friend? Let me know in the comment section down below.
Please stay away from people that only hang out with me when it's convenient to them. These are the same people that every single time that you reach out to them and extend an invite to an occasion or overall something that you want to go to, they always find an excuse not to go. But when it's time for them to have something on their heart that they want to pursue, they will make sure that they include you on the itinerary. Why is it that we are only going to things that you want to go to? We are setting the precedent in this dynamic that we are only marching to the beat of your drum. And it's almost as if they expect you to play follow the leader. They tell you to jump and they're going to ask how high, right? Why is it that you only find time to do things that you care to do? There is no compromise here. There is no two sides. And that's why I try to stay away from somebody that only has an interest of doing things that they are interested in, because you no longer will be able to serve me in the capacity that I'm looking for in a friendship. And there's almost like an ego thing attached to this as well, because they will have this perspective that since they always turn you down or are too busy to hang out with you on regular days when you ask them to hang out, that by the time they come around and they actually feel like they want somebody to accompany them to a plan or an event, that you will just jump at the occasion of saying yes. Unfortunately, I am no longer trying to do what's more convenient for other people, because if it's not convenient for me and you at the same time, then it doesn't serve the dynamic properly.
About 6 signs that they're only your friend out of convenience. If you notice these patterns in your friendship, I highly suggest you reevaluating. Number 1, they only hit you up when they need something. Whether it's advice, rides, a wing woman, it's always something. It's never just to check in and just like casually hang out with you. Charlotte Tilbury Pinkasm will always be a holy grail. Number 2, they disappear when it's not easy. When things start to get tough in the friendship, or you need them when it's not convenient for them, they're suddenly MIA. Number 3, they rarely make the effort first. Look back in your text messages and see how many times they reach out versus you reach out. If it's like all on you, this is a one-sided friendship. Number 4, they're only around for the fun. They only want to hang out when it has something to do with guys or partying. They never actually want like quality time with you. Number 5, it feels one-sided. You know deep down when it is one-sided. Like, let's be real, like you have that gut feeling, you're kind of in denial about it. If these all apply to you and your friendship, it's definitely time to reevaluate. Anyways, this is the final makeup look. Love you guys.
I realized that I'm the convenient friend and not the priority friend, I will literally stop showing up for you. You're the convenient friend if you're the one they always call on when their other plans fall through. When they always vent to you. They vent to you, but they never ask you if you're okay and how you're doing. They don't create the space for you to vent to them. And the minute you start to convince yourself that, oh, it's fine, I'm just going to be a good friend, maybe they just need me. No. The minute you start to notice that you pour into people who don't do the same for you and you create space for people who don't create the space for you, it's time to retire being the convenient friend.
You get older, you really realize that some people don't really like you. Some people are truly your friends because it's convenient for them. Somebody else gonna RSVP to that event, they gonna be right there. Okay, I need a couple of dollars into my next paycheck, but I don't know who to ask, so I'm gonna ask this person right here because I know they always have it. Oh, I'm gonna call this person because I know their work schedule and they're off and they're free between these hours, and I know them, so I'm gonna call them when I need advice or when I need something. It really is a sad state of affairs when you really think about it. People don't really like you. They don't, baby. The sooner you realize it, the sooner you will be able to eliminate them and you will be able to find your tribe. I love you. Keep going. Again, some people don't like it, baby.
The truth is, most people will only hit you up when it's convenient for them. Like, and they'll try to paint you out to make it look like you a bad friend or you a bad person, you know, because you don't hit them up the way that they hit you up. And shit, you know, you'll see it where some of them, they'll be going out partying, going on vacation, and don't let them be with their motherfucking man. They won't not once think about picking up the phone and call your motherfucking ass. But soon as they go to having problems in they motherfucking hood, oh, they can call all day long. Like, and they'll never want to talk about nothing good that you got going on. It's always like you're supposed to sit on the phone and hear about what the fuck they got going on. Like, friendships are not supposed to be motherfucking one-sided. And shit, a lot of us, hey, we ain't got shit in common. That's why nobody don't pick up the phone and call you.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Unique Gab. So I'm about to give you the 4 signs you are the convenient friend. Let's go. Number 1, you're always the last one they call. So when the friends they really want to hang around with are not available, trust me, you are the main one they like to call and to hang out with. Number 2, your hangouts are awkward. So even when y'all do hang out, it's not really hyped. It's kind of boring because they really don't want to be around you. They just want to be around somebody. You know? Number 3, you're always left hanging. So more than likely when y'all do hang out, and let's say you are in a way having a good time and the people they really want to hang out with are available, they leave you hanging by yourself. Number 4, you're their emotional therapist. So whenever they're having issues, you're the main one they want to call. But right when they're feeling better, they really don't want to be anywhere around you or even near you. So what I advise is for you to set boundaries and know where you stand with these people and do your best to heal and find some new friends.
Realize you were only a part of the friend group because you were convenient, not because they cared about you. I had this experience first when I was in high school. Keep in mind, I knew these kids since I was young because we all grew up playing sports together and we were always, you know, at practice or whatever. And those people naturally become your friends, right? And so homecoming rolls around freshman year and, you know, we're all sitting at a lunch table. There's about 15 of us guys and there's like 15 girls or whatever. And they just made the plans right in front of me and didn't include me in the plans. Like just blatantly like didn't give a shit, acted as if I wasn't even there. One of my friends owned a boat and he was also somewhat on the outskirts of the friend group. And there was this one time where, you know, we had planned to go out on the boat and, you know, boats had max capacities. Like you could only have like 8 people on the boat or some shit. And so I got invited and then I got a message basically saying like, oh, we're not going out because the weather's bad. But really what ended up happening was I got disinvited so that one of like the inner friend group guys could get invited. And then I ended up finding out. I never even confronted the guy because I was just like, it almost seems like disrespectful to myself to even give these guys the time of day. And, you know, keep in mind, like I'm around these people constantly because we always did sports together and like we're in school, the same classes. And so they were always cordial, but they didn't give a shit about me. I was the last person they ever cared about. I remember there was one time, so I didn't get invited to a single high school party ever, not one, except for the exception of this one time where I got invited and then I straight up got disinvited. This girl was like, hey, they were too scared to tell you, but I'll tell you to your face, like, we don't want you at the party. You might be thinking like, oh, maybe they just like didn't like you because you're an asshole or something. And listen, like, it's definitely like possible. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys that's like not like self-aware at all. Like maybe it's a possibility, but the truth is that I never ever disrespected anybody the way that they would disrespect me. I didn't feel like I was annoying. That's just my honest take. I could be wrong, but that's how I felt. But you might be asking like, why did I put up with that for so long? And the truth is that I was just genuinely too scared to be alone. Like these guys were the only friends I'd known my entire life. Like we grew up together. So it was just like one of those things, like I'd rather have shitty friends than no friends. But I can tell you right now, it is better to have no friends and be alone than to have shitty friends. And those examples are only scratching the surface. I have so much more if you guys are actually interested to hear.
Stop being the go-to friend. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're that friend that everybody goes to for trauma dumping. Ask yourself this, are you a convenience store? Because why does your friend come to you at random hours to talk about random things that they don't know how to handle by themselves? I've had friends like this before, and I literally could not understand why I was always feeling so energetically drained until I did the self-help, the self-development work, and I realized I actually enjoy being in my company. But as soon as they enter my vicinity, I'm feeling drained. That's because these friends keep repeating the same mistakes over again and keep coming back to you, because why wouldn't they? You're always there. But now you're out of inventory. Now you have to do more work to not only replenish yourself, but the supply of things that they're going to keep asking you for, because you know. And what's worse is that they distract you from people that actually care about you.
show up to your wedding or your baby shower if you do not invite me to anything else. If you don't invite me to your birthday, I'm not going. If you don't invite me to a cookout, if you don't invite me out to dinner, anything to build our friendship, you don't even send me a text to say, hey, how you been? How's life? I understand as adults that life gets crazy, and honestly, like my closest friends, I only see them once in a while, but we text pretty much every month just to like check up and all that. People really be reaching when they want something. They want money, when they want gifts. It's ridiculous. As much as they say, oh, well, like I just want to see you. You haven't seen me in the last 2-3 years. Like, what do you mean you want to see me? You didn't care before. Why do you care now? Like, gives me the biggest ick. And when they do try to reconnect, they don't know me anymore because I'm not the same person I was a year ago. I'm not the same person I was in college. I honestly do not respect it, and this is literally why I'm having a micro wedding this year. I talked to my sister and my best friend, and that is it. I get that with friendships grow apart sometimes, and that's completely fine. I don't have any grudges against any people. Like, I just try to protect my peace as much as possible, but if you invite me to something big in your life but you never invite me to anything small, why would I be there?
Will never admit to you that they are not your friend, and they're not going to do it because they benefit from having you as a friend, but you not benefiting from having them as a friend because they don't even consider you a friend. In fact, behind your back, let me tell you, friend, what they be saying is, she think we're friends, but she ain't my friend. 10 signs that you're in a false friendship. Get your notes because I'm about to learn you something. Number 1, they never support you, ever. Not physically, emotionally. Give room. Number 2, they include everybody but you. You excluded, honey. And you know why? Because they don't consider you to be a part of their circle. Number 3, they make you feel like a burden. You can just reach out to see how they doing and they irritated. Don't want to be your friend. Ain't your friend. Number 4, never check in on you. Don't know if you're dead or alive. Number 5, they're dismissive of your feelings. And one thing I've learned, people who don't care about how you feel do not care about you. Number 6, they show no interest in your life, not interested in nothing you got going on, ever. Number 7, they're only around when it's convenient. You are not a friend, you are convenience. Number 8, they don't defend or speak up for you. In fact, they didn't sit there and laughed at other people laughing at you. Number 9, they're not dependable. Not dependable. Number 10, they never celebrate you. Are you in a false friendship?
Be careful with them convenient friends. The people that's only friends when it's convenient for them. They only call and text you when they need something. They only call and text when they want to vent. They only call and text when they want you to show up and show out for them. Who call you and show up and show out for you? Who call you and text you and ask you, man, how are you doing? Do you need anything? Anything I can do to make your day better? You need real people around you that really fucking care. You can't think of nobody that do that on a regular. They don't show up for you. Really, them fucking people. Started a business and call you and ask you, man, what can I do to help you promote your business? How can I help your business grow? Who called you and said that? I understand people got, their own life, people got things going, but people make time for what they want to make time for. People prioritize the priority. They ain't doing no type of thing for you. They may not love you how they claim they love you. Man, be careful of them fake smiles and them fake congratulations. Because some of that shit come from envious and jealous people. Keep your circle tight. Keep people close to you that really love you. And the ones that really love you, they gonna show up and show out, and you gonna know who they are.
Moving away from home showed me that a lot of friendships are based on proximity and not actual substance. And let me explain. A lot of friendships are based on convenience. It's not based on morals, values, connections, like actual substance. And I had to realize, when I moved out here, I had to build a whole new community. I had to build new friends. I had to build a family away from my family. We went to college with people. We went to high school with people. We actually lived in the household with some of these people. And we actually didn't even know these people. We just hung out with these people because it was convenient. We actually had to tolerate these people. And this is why it's important to pour into relationships that pour into you. And that's beneficial and altruistic.
Quit staying in friendships and relationships where you're actually tolerated and not appreciated. Now, how do you know you're tolerated? Well, you are that person's something to do when they ain't got nothing to do. It goes a little something like this. Oh, just calling to see if you're free to go wherever. You haven't called me in months. Nobody else picked up? Okay. You are the least likely to get a phone call just to ask you, how are you? But if they got something going on in their life that they want you to either show up or be present or know about, they'll call you to tell you about it. You are most definitely the last to know what's going on in their life. And when shit hits the fan, that's when you hear about it. And more than likely, you hear about it from somebody else. And then they give you the rundown if you mention it to them. Stop staying in places with people who tolerate your ass. Pay attention. Know the difference between being appreciated and when you're being tolerated. Catch you in the next video.
One thing I need people to realize is that you do not have to invite me. I am okay with not being included, because don't invite me places when it's convenient to you, like your baby shower, like your birthday party and stuff, where you want gifts and you need bodies and numbers to make your event look thick, like it's packed. Like, don't invite me. I'm not that friend. Like, I wouldn't even call it a friend. I'm not that type of associate. Like, if you don't F with me wholeheartedly and you can't invite me to the events that are small, quaint, with your close friends, baby, don't invite me to the events where you just want gifts and numbers. Like, I'm not coming. I truly and honestly, I learned to learn my place in people's lives and treat them the same exact way. If you don't hit me up, baby, I'm not hitting you up. If you don't plan nothing for us to do, I'm not going to be the one initiating and inviting you to the stuff that I go to. If you don't call or text me, baby, I'm not calling and texting you. If you only hit me up to give me bad news, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to fuck with you. Excuse my language. I don't even know if I can say that on TikTok. But I say all of this to say, like, you have to learn your place in people's lives, because people will sit and they will play with you and they will sit and talk about you, and they can't support you openly and loudly, so they support you quietly. No. When I truly F with people, like, I F with you wholeheartedly, out loud, all the time, because my love and the type of person I am, I'm very genuine, okay? So, yeah, that's the PSA. Like, baby, don't invite me. Don't invite me.